is Raheem, Be Real Boxing. I'm here with Eddie Hearn. How you doing, Eddie? Been studying, got a lot of exams.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I heard you were last seen in South Beach in Miami with a couple of bitches.
Nah. I don't get up to that, man. Come on,
yeah,
Eddie.
right.
Anyway, today we're in the press conference for Gavin vs Brook. How did this fight come along?
It's a strange one, Raheem. After the Jojo Dan victory, Kel sort of said to me the next day, look, can I jump on that May the 30th show? And I was like, have you seen how big the show is already? And I looked at the top 15, who was available. And then all of a sudden Gavin got the IBF final eliminator shot against Tim Bradley. We were set to take that fight and he just said to me, look, am I not better off fighting Kel Brook on May the 30th? He suggested it. Phoned up Kel, he went, yeah, let's do it. And it was done a couple of days later. Now, why fight Bradley in a final eliminator when you can fight Brook for the world title? You know, you'll have 1,000 odd from Birmingham here on the night. It'll have a great atmosphere and something a little bit different. Two Brits challenging for the £147 title. Can't remember the last time that happened. And great to give someone else in my stable a world title shot.
Okay, what happened with Amir Khan in that situation as well with the IBF? He said he never...
Oh, he did, yeah. Well, obviously he did. So Tim Bradley and Amir Khan was made for a final eliminator. He rejected the fight, so it went down to Gavin. He was right to reject the fight because he's not going to become Kel Brook's mandatory on a 75-25 split.
Yeah.
But he just said that he didn't turn it down. And obviously the IBF chairman came out and said, yes you did, got it in writing. Whether it's him or whether it's his manager or whatever. So, you know, the Khan fight doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. We're in deep talks with Top Rank. The winner of this fight will fight Brandon Rios. We hope to get that tied up, you know, this week or next. And then really just all systems go for May the 30th.
What do you think of the Amir Khan and Chris Algieri fight?
I don't think Chris Algieri's a bad fighter. He's a good fighter. I'd say he's on a similar level to Gavin. I don't think it's the fight that's that bad. I think it's just what Amir says prior to that fight, which is Kel Brook's not a big enough name, doesn't bring anything to the table. I just want to fight the big names, blah blah blah, and then you fight Chris Algieri. Like Khan Algieri's okay. Brook against Algieri is okay, but not when you've said this guy that, and then fight Algieri. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't even know if it's confirmed yet. Is it? He confirmed it?
He hasn't confirmed it.
So, and that's we've got 7 weeks Saturday.
Yep.
So that's May the 30th.
Could we see that on Sky Sports as well?
Quite possibly, yeah. When this fight's on pay-per-view, and maybe we had that as well.
Okay. What would be happening with the Birmingham show? Because Chris.
Yeah, I'm looking to replace Gavin with Anthony Joshua.
Is that what opponent would that be against?
I don't know. It'd be a 10-rounder, and looking to make Eggington against Glenn Foot for the British. So Yafai's in a silver title. Macklin's on the card as well. Callum Smith's been added to the show as well. So we'll get our cards in order and we'll make an announcement on Monday.
Could you just tell us in depth what happened with the Scott Quigg and Carl Frampton situation?
I made Carl Frampton an offer of 1.5 million. Prior to that, we made them an offer of 60-40 to the winner on a co-promotion. They turned that down as well. They turned down a guarantee. You know, I don't know whether they want the fight. They say they do, but you know, we're the ones bringing the money to the table. Obviously, our broadcaster is the one putting all the money up. And why should we give them a co-promotion? But we will, and we offered them that, but they turned that down as well. So it's time to move on now, and I think you know we really want the Denaire fight. We like the Martinez fight as well. But I think time for Scott Quigg to make a statement this summer.
I read that Rigondo has expressed that he would like to fight Scott Quigg as well. Is that a possible fight you're looking at?
Yeah, I think in time you've got no choice but to fight him. He's a very good fighter. It's a very tough fight. You know, financially I don't think it's anywhere near the levels of Frampton for either man, because Rigondo is huge in terms of boxing fans, but not outside of that. So personally I prefer the Denaire fight. It's easier.
Yeah.
But I just like the Nonito Denaire fight. I think it's a wonderful fight, so we'll do our best to try and make that. If not, I think Kiko Martinez is a great fight. But it's tough to match these fighters in the super bantamweight division. We found it with Scott Quigg. It's tough to have a voluntary that everyone's happy with, and that's what problem Carl Frampton's going to have now.
Okay, is there any news on Carl Froch's career? What's going on with Andre Wood?
Just gardening at the moment.
Alright, thank you for giving me your time to be real.